Alright ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. My name is Chandler, better known as Lorty, and today, and you can probably tell by my voice, I'm absolutely freaking ecstatic to bring you my first Pokemon video. I've played Pokemon and enjoyed it since day one, which is well over 20 years, alright? I've played pretty much every single game that you can name on every single console, main or spin-off, you name it, I've probably played it, alright? And Pokemon has been a huge part of my life that I've enjoyed thoroughly. It is only now, after all these years, that I have finally decided to record Pokemon content, stick it on the channel, and what better way to start than a Nuzlocke. Now, I have to give credit to Pokemon Challenges, alright? If you haven't checked out his channel, go and have a look. He claims to be one of the best Nuzlockers in the world. He probably is the best Nuzlocker in the world, and after watching so many of his videos in the past couple of weeks of the lockdown, I thought, do you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's go with the Nuzlocke. And I thought, what better region than to start off where it all began for me, which is Kanto and Pokémon Red. Now, while this loads and we live in the nostalgia and listen to the music, I apologise in advance because I will make mistakes, I will stutter, I will pronounce things wrong. I actually am quite nervous, one, to be playing Pokemon in a Nuzlocke form and hopefully no one fainting. And also too, because this is a live stream, so apologies in advance if I keep stuttering. Hopefully it gets better as we go along and you enjoy the journey with me. A few little changes there, I'm going to explain very shortly because those are applicable to our Nuzlocke rules. Alright, we're going to bomb through it, we're going to get the name, we're going to get the rival's name, I'm going to make the decision of the starter, and then I'm going to say the rules, alright? Because we could spend all day doing all this bit. We know what comes up on the screen. What is your name? My name is Lorty. I'm dying for a cup of tea. Oh, I've got one. Panic over, I have got a cup of tea. Whew. And then we're going to pick our rival. Now, rival's name, so right, your name is Lorty. The rival's name can be multiple things, alright? We can call something inappropriate, something infanity, but I'm going to use the nickname that I always use in all my games for the villain or rival, which is Venom. You can't hate Venom. I love Spider-Man, it's my favourite superhero, but Venom is my favourite anti-hero for the pure reason, alright? You can't hate him just like the rival. The rival just wants to be the best Pokemon master, like you. Yes, he tells you smell you later. Yes, he tells his sister to not give you a town map. But at the end of the day, he's just doing what we're doing, so you can't really hate on him. Hence why I've called my one Venom. Alright, so just seen there, Oak's living Oak's house next door, he's looking for you. Jump on into the identical house. We'll go and chat to Venom's sister. Oh, Grandpa's out. There's no stairs in that house. And then we'll go up on here. Let's start, alright. The Nuzlocke has not begun yet. I'm just going to clearly state, the Nuzlocke does not begin until we've got our first Pokeballs, alright? Because the first things first, we need to make the most important decision of the game, which is picking our starter. All those years ago when Pokemon first came out, everyone in my school had a Game Boy with Pokemon and were playing it. I wasn't as lucky, I had to wait a very long time until I got my own Game Boy and own Pokemon game. So all my enjoyment in the Pokemon franchise and what got me hooked was watching others play, seeing them complete their Pokedex, getting their favourites, choosing their starters. I was able to watch a lot of people and see what they picked, right? And as you can tell, and probably in most schools and playgrounds, everyone picked Charmander. Nothing wrong with him. He's absolutely horrendously cool when he's a Charizard, but I'm not picking him. People started to realise typings on the playground and realised, hey, Charizard loses to Blastoise because he's a fire and he's a water. Everyone started picking Squirtle. Squirtle was not my first starter. My first starter was Bulbasaur. He's number one in the Pokedex. He's absolutely awesome and he's an oddball. I've always been an oddball. Bulbasaur's an oddball. We're both happy with that. I'm having Bulbasaur for the team and he's in, alright? That's our first Pokemon. But we've got to give it a nickname. Now, in the rules of a Nuzlocke, you have to nickname every single Pokemon, and I am going to go through my 7 rules very shortly. I've picked, though, a name that is timeless, that is cool, that is epic, that is Dexter. If your name is Dexter, you have a cool name. Bulbasaur's now called Dexter, our team is ready. Venom's taken Charmander. Let's get into the fight. Once again, not worried if we win or lose this at the minute. The Nuzlocke has not begun. It just means that we get a nice bonus of, I think it's something like 50 or 70, in that range, of XP that we get for beating him. And even seeing the sprites on the screen now is bringing back, I keep saying it, the nostalgia of over 20 years of playing Pokemon, and that is not a good start missing the tackle. Alright. So while this match goes on, I'm going to explain the rules, alright? 7 rules for the Nuzlocke. Rule number 1, that they are in the description of the video, right? If a Pokemon faints, it must be released. Fact. Gone. There's no healing it, there's no saving it for later. Once it faints, we go to the PC, we release it, it's gone for infinity. Alright. Rule number 2, we can only catch the first Pokemon we encounter on a route. So, aka we go to route 1, we find a Pidgey, we either catch that Pidgey or we kill it, end off. Duplicates though, and species typing. No exceptions. I'm not going to catch evolutions of the line later on. So if I've already got a Pidgey in the team and I find a Pidgeotto, tough. I don't get to catch that Pidgeotto. Alright, yeah, I'm great or what, blah, blah, blah. Don't get to catch it, alright? And no duplicates. So in route 1, if I find a Pidgey and then I go to a route later on and find another Pidgey as the first Pokemon, I don't get to catch it. That's that route loss for it. So I really want to push myself in this Nuzlocke. Because 1, I've never completed one. And 2, after playing Pokemon for over 20 years, you think that I'd like to put this form of knowledge to some use of sorts. Alright, so I'm really challenging myself with that one. That was a long rule number 2. Rule number 3, nice and easy. Every single Pokemon that we catch must be nicknamed. Already done, nice and simple. Most of the nicknames I've got have been sent from friends on the Discord server that I'm a part of, which is Venusaur Lair. Some have been from friends on the old FaceB, couple on Twitter messages. There are still a few nicknames left, so if you want to send one in, you have ideas for nicknames, carry on. But pretty much a lot of them have been decided. Chat to this guy, get the potion. So everyone's going to have a nickname. Rule number 4, you saw it at the start, that his battle style is set. Now this is really important because this makes it a challenge. Doing a Nuzlocke challenge on shift gives you a huge advantage to be able to switch Pokemon without any consequences. I've put it on set because once again, it makes you think more about how I switch in here and planning on for later moves against them. I keep saying it, really want to be challenged, which is why we've got it on set. Rule number 5, no leveling past the highest leveled Pokemon of the next gym leader. So as you can see on the screen, right, I've got the badges and I've got the levels next to them of the highest level Pokemon in that gym leader. So for instance, the first gym leader is Brock. His highest is a level 14. Now, I can't go in and have Bulbasaur on level 15. Why? Just makes it too easy, there's no challenge. However, if a Pokemon enters the gym, let's say for instance Brock, Bulbasaur's level 14, as we go and face Brock. I beat Brock's Geodude, and I go to level 15. That's okay. If you're leveling up in battle, that's going to happen from using the Pokemon. Alright, so we can't go into the battle higher level, but we can level up during the battle if that happens. Alright. Rule number 6, no healing items in the battle. Another way of challenging ourselves. We can use Pokeballs, we can use Great Balls, Ultra Balls of course, but we are not healing ourselves in the battle. That's any healing item. Potion, Paralysis heal, Burn heal, Poison heal, none of that is allowed. And the good thing about obviously Gen 1, we don't have berries, so we can remove that from the equation. And then number 7, the final rule, if all Pokemon faint in battle and we black out, Nuzlocke over, the challenge is failed. Alright, so we don't want that to happen. I think it will happen, but I am going to give it my all to make sure that it don't. I'd love to complete this. The way that we're going to say that we beat this Nuzlocke is by beating the E4. That's how we're going to claim it. If we get to Sabrina, I'd be over the moon, but if we beat the E4, that's how I'm going to claim victory over this challenge. That will be our win. And that's the 7 main rules. 2 little things that I want to point out. They're not rules, but they go without saying. No glitches, not cheating, none of that. Want to keep this as base to the core as possible. So we're not using Masingo cheats, Ditto cheats, Gengar, Mew, none of that. Alright, and then of course, I won't be using Legendaries. Legendaries I'm classing as Mewtwo, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Not using them, alright? So we're only using the first that we encounter, no Legendaries, no cheating, 7 rules are in the comment, we're going to wish luck. We're back to Oak, we've given him his parcel, all the records, yeah, show me who you've caught, here's the encyclopedia, thank you very much. And I think he tells us something like, I can't remember because I haven't played Pokemon Red in about 7 years. But I think he says something about you can't have a map from my sister. She's not going to lend you one. I'm going to tell her not to lend you one, I think. I fulfill my Pokedex with G, blah, blah, blah. Come on through it, come on through it. Right, alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Lord T, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Lord T. Ha ha ha. Apologies for the accent again. Yeah, I used to... the way of travelling around the world, right? So, as I said, travelled a lot with my previous job. I used to work on cruise ships, and Galveston, Texas is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I absolutely loved it. You know, stays up there, but Texan, southern country. I apologise for that accent. I'm not meaning to offend anyone. I just do it because I just love it. It's just such a cool accent. Such a cool accent. Let's get it on. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care. And I'll stop. I'll stick with my English accent because I've seen what I got. Right, let's go on up. Nuzlocke challenge has not begun yet. We are going to call it quits on this video today once we get our first 2 Pokemon. We're going to get one from this route here, and then we're going to go to, I think it's classed as Route 22, where we're going to get our 3 Pokemon from, and we'll call it quits there. We're not going to prolong on these videos, but something that I will point out, I will speed up the video play for when we're grinding, alright? I'll keep myself on the camera, there'll be no sound apart from the game, but just grinding through really quickly because I really want to show you all the way from start to finish, no cheating whatsoever. I might accidentally pick a wrong switch or something and have my team feint to grinding up levels, which is part of the game, alright? So I really want to show you and take you on this whole adventure, this whole experience. Are we at level 7 yet? No, we're not. Come on, get out of my way. Coming on up. Come on, Bulbasaur, let's get to level 7. So we're going to call it quits once we've got 2 new additions to our team and plough on through, which, yeah. So if you're at this point, right, please make sure that you've given a like. Obviously that's a sign that you've enjoyed the video. Give it a like. It helps me. It helps the channel grow. It helps us continue. I'm going for 100 subscribers because then we can do a giveaway. All right. So please make sure that you've liked, you subscribed. And for your comment, I want to know who would you pick or who have you picked as your favourite out of Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. I nearly said their evolutions, I nearly went Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle, who's your favourite? Dexter's on level 7. Go on, me lad. Up we go. So I can know in the comments, would be absolutely fantastic. And as I had said, go and check out Pokemon challenges. The man's a fantastic Nuzlocke Pokemon player. He's probably a great Pokemon player overall, but it's Nuzlocke, he's just out of this world. And Venusaur there, go and have a look at the Discord server. The people on there are some of the nicest. And during this lockdown, obviously, loads of us are stuck in our houses, in our homes, haven't been able to get out anywhere. That's been, I know it sounds really brief and oddballish, but 10 Pokeballs. Wait for it. Nuzlocke challenge begins now. Nuzlocke challenge has begun. All right, Venusaur, let go on there. They've really helped, like just having that social side of a little chat with people. You know, unfortunately, probably never going to meet them in real life with people, but even just having a chat, sharing that common ground of Pokemon has been something enjoyable that's helped me. So go and have a chat on them. Links down below. But without further ado, likes, subscribe, comments, Venusaur Lair, Pokemon challenges. Let's find. Oh my god, first Pokemon. It's Pidgey. Right. Oh, and he's a level 4. That's really high. So I mentioned about the nicknames, right? Now, as I said, friends, and of course I've had them, a few nicknames that I come up with myself, have already given me a lot of ideas for nicknames. Funny enough, my school rival, why am I using a potion? My school rival in Pokemon, his name is Ash by the way, gave me the nickname for Pidgey, and I told him, oh, he didn't catch it. If I caught Pidgey, I would name this after his nickname, which, Ash, you'll be glad to hear once we catch it, or hopefully I catch it, it's going to be the nickname I use. I think in that route we could have only got It doesn't want to catch. Right, we're going to weaken it a little bit more with Leech Seed. Just that tiny bit. I think as well, remembering correctly, in Gen 1 they didn't have flying. I think it was only normal move was Gust. So, I mean, if that was flying, we'd be dead. But there we go, we've caught Pidgey. Here comes the nickname. And by the way, I keep mentioning his name, Ash. Ash is a fantastic musician, like absolutely incredible. Like, I mean, he's just made a guitar in lockdown. There's me like studying and like playing games and reading, etc. Ash made a guitar. Talk about productivity levels in lockdown. Fair play to him. I'm going to take your nickname, Ash, that you've given. Thank you very much. Joined on the team is Pidgey, forever known as Flap Happy. So we've got Flap Happy. That's number 1 to our team from the wild. We're going to heal up. We're going to go get the second, which I believe is classed as Route 22. We're not going to fight the rival today. That's going to be next episode because we want to keep these under 20 minutes, nice and quick. Who's going to be number 3? The chances that we have, I think, Rattata is the highest. Spearow is an option. Nidoran, male or female, and Mankey. I'd love a Nidoran. Let's see who we're going to get. And the first time as well in the grass. Oh! Get him! I've already got the nickname. Now this is the nickname that I got for him. If we get him. So, we're going to take this slowly. Really want to make sure that I get this. Oh! Happy days. Nidoran. I don't know if this is true, right? And everyone, you can point this out in the comments. Let me know. Send me a message on Twitter if I got this wrong. But I think Nidoran is probably one of the best that we can have for a Nuzlocke. I know Spearow's really good because of Drill Peck. But picking off a Nidoran! Oh! Back in the day as well, playing this, I used to grind for that. Take ages to find one then. So we're going to take Nidoran, lower it a bit more. It can't kill us. We're just going to keep healing, chipping it down, taking it really slowly. Another benefit of having Bulbasaur is the Leech Seed stall. So let's go on Pokeball on the Nidoran. Come on. I'm probably going to spell the nickname wrong, actually. I didn't even check it. Nidoran's in the team. Go on, me lads. Nidoran's in. New Pokemon added to the Pokedex for Nidoran. I am going to read this one because it's Poison Pin. Stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secret venom. Do you want to give a nickname? Yes, I do. He is being called, thanks to those on the cruise ships from India who taught me this word. I've probably spelled it wrong. I apologise. But I am calling Nidoran Maharaja. Maharaja, which, hopefully I'm correct, is Emperor/King. Suits Nidoran perfect when and if we get him to Nidoking. I'm really happy with that. That's a fantastic start to the series. So we have got Dexter the Bulbasaur on level 7, Flap Happy the Pidgey on level 4, and we've just found Maharaja the Nidoran. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. That's episode 1 of Nuzlocke. Can't wait to see you for episode 2. My name is Lord T. Here is my cup of tea, and yes, it is Venom. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.